Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach. I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this sound? But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost.
I don't hear Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. He ain't any coach.
Gervonta Tank Davis is known for his explosive power in the ring, but his real battle seems to be outside of it. His longtime coach, Calvin Ford, has finally had enough, snapping and declaring, "No more respect." Tension between them has been building, and their relationship now appears to be at a breaking point. Ford's frustration has boiled over, sending shockwaves through the boxing community as fans wonder what's next for the fighter-coach duo.
Who do you want to see? You, as a guy that's in his trainer, that's like a father figure to him, you're training him all the time, you know him, both y'all from the streets of Baltimore the whole bit. Who do you want to see Tank fight?
I want him to get all of them that ran their mouth.
Give me the names. I need names, Calvin. I need names.
You already know. We went down to, we working on the big four. It was Garcia. That's the first one. Roma, I hope we get him soon. Shakur, he's going to get it. He know he's going to get it. It's just Bob is in charge of that. You know what I'm saying? Bob know what he's doing over there. You can't tell Bob how to run his game because he's like a vet at this. He's been doing it for so many years. That's going to happen. All the fights that we'll want, they have no choice. They're going to take the fight when it's time to take the fight. It's just right now, who's going to take the fight? That's the question.
My journey's crazy. That's why I said, yo, you can't write this, man. You cannot write this. My experience being gone, and all the stuff that I went through, preparing me for where I'm at today. You know, that Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest of the way. And this is his take us the rest of the way fight.
Davis and longtime trainer Calvin Ford have built a journey of respect and success, but recent events suggest tension. Reports indicate Ford has expressed frustration with Davis, hinting at possible discord within their camp and raising questions about the future of their partnership.
Let me explain something to you. Tank don't look at me as coach, he look at me as dad. Do it look like his son supposed to be taking your dad? I don't even feel right. Y'all hear this sound? Oh, Tank don't pay his coach. Tank gives me anything I want.
Right.
But I'm a man at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
And I'm a hustler.
Right.
Second and foremost, I came from that cloth. You know what I'm saying? He watched me lose my house, my wife, my family. He watched me do it. It's bigger than boxing.
Right.
Boxing is just a web.
Calvin Ford, a key figure in Baltimore's boxing scene, has played a crucial role in Davis's journey from a young prospect to a world champion. Their relationship goes beyond the typical trainer-fighter dynamic, with Ford acting as both mentor and father figure. This deep bond has been a cornerstone of Davis's career, offering stability and guidance in and out of the ring.
One hand, he came in the corner at the 6th round and said, my hand is hurting. And if you look at the tape, I said, man, I don't want to hear that. Fight through it. And he done it. Y'all got to give this young man his props. Man, he come in day in and day out. And you hear him keep saying, he fight who they put in front of him. And we don't turn down nothing but our callers. So whatever they said he do, we're going to get the job done. That's the blue-collar way.
Ford's coaching style is built on a deep understanding of boxing's sweet science, focusing on technical precision, footwork, and defense. This perfectly complemented Davis's natural power and athleticism, creating a seamless blend of raw talent and strategic mastery in their collaboration.
Tank was the first one in the gym, the last one out the gym. Tank used to sit on the ring like this and watch me train him.
How old is he at this point?
He was like 7, 8.
Okay.
A lot of stuff that I was giving my son was giving it to Tank. So it was a perfect fit. The Tank was like the family, you know what I'm saying? And he used to sit at the table because I had another kid named Ramon Manning. He liked to play with guns, you know what I'm saying? And when I lost him, I was hurt because that was my first time losing a fighter that you put so much into. Remember, I said, Tank, my money running out. And he just looked at me and said, believe in me, coach. Believe. That's what did it.
When he said that,
It's still,
Damn.
I don't hear Tank as the day. I hear Tank as that little boy. He ain't let me coach. And he came in the gym one day and he said, Coach, I seen it. I said, what you seen? I had all the belts on me. He said, I'm gonna be that dude. The rest is history.
Damn. I got goosebumps, low key. That's gotta.
Calvin Ford has been a pivotal figure in Javen Davis's career, guiding him through both professional and personal challenges. As Davis's longtime trainer, Ford has played a crucial role in shaping him into a top-tier fighter. His influence extends beyond training, serving as a mentor and advisor, helping Davis navigate relationships with high-profile figures like Floyd Mayweather while maintaining focus on his career.
You know, Calvin, he been with me since I was 7. I used to sleep in Coach Calvin's house. I used to sleep at his job when he was working at a seafood restaurant in Baltimore.
When I had to train Tank, when I didn't want to get in trouble and I wanted to make sure we was together, I used to take him to work with me. Everybody know him. Everybody know him at work.
Remember, Calvin used to fuss at the guys that was coming up with me, and they was in the streets a lot. He was telling them, like, you can't have 1 feet in and 1 feet out. You gotta be, like, all the way in it. Like, focus on the goal, you know, and them guys, they went left, and unfortunately, they got killed.
You weigh the odds out like that. Do you want to go to jail or you want to live? That's the whole idea. Come to the boxing gym.
If I ain't had the people I had around me, like the people that started with me and things like that, I probably would have been off the scene for a long time.
Ford's influence on Gervonta Davis extended beyond the traditional trainer role. In many ways, he became a surrogate father to Davis, who lacked a strong paternal presence. Ford provided structure and stability during a difficult childhood, guiding Davis through hardships, from poverty to the temptations of street life.
Tank, when you first met Calvin, the first time you met him, what do you remember at age 7?
When I met him, I think he brushed me off because he had a fight on. He had a fight on right there. I think he brushed me off.
He was a baby.
I was a baby.
No, but guess what? When he got around me, how did that treat you? He used to be in the gym and man, I still hear screaming voice in my head.
Yeah, we saw kids, like everybody that came up with it, they're still with it. We came up like kids. Even, you know, Coach Kenny been around for.
Their relationship went beyond the ring, with Ford serving as a father figure, offering guidance beyond boxing. This dynamic created a bond once thought unbreakable. While Ford's legal troubles seemed to be the immediate catalyst for their split, insiders suggest long-standing professional tensions also played a role. As Davis's career soared, so did the pressure to maintain his status as a global superstar, straining their partnership and ultimately contributing to the fracture in their once solid relationship.
So he's been detained, he's been arrested, and he's been in jail ever since. And you hear his partner, longtime partner, training partner, his assistant trainer, Coach Kenny Ellis, and his fighters, you know, they keep saying free Coach Calvin, so on and so forth. If you don't know the backstory and the history of Coach Calvin Ford, you look at the show The Wire, and he's one of the characters on The Wire.
Before his bout with Lamont Rhodes Jr., Tank Davis dismissed rumors of a rift with longtime trainer Calvin Ford, assuring fans their bond remained strong. However, during the fight, Davis was heard shouting at Ford, hinting that underlying tensions between them might still persist.
I ain't even want to ask you that question on
What?
camera.
What?
I'm talking about family at this point. Because you pulled up with just somebody else. You didn't even pull up with your team you pulled up with. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
Calvin was there.
Okay.
I think he came a little late though. I spoke to him.
Y'all good.
Yeah.
All right, because
I just seen Calvin too. But that's another thing. Calvin is someone that he's like, when I ain't had no pops, Calvin was the person that you feel me stepped in them shoes. So no matter if he's not my coach, anything like that, he's always gonna be in my life.
And that's why I said I would have asked that question off camera because I already knew.
Yeah,
so I ain't, but you already cleared.
Yeah.
Despite their long-standing partnership, signs of tension have emerged between Davis and Ford. While details remain scarce, sources close to the camp suggest disagreements over training methods and career decisions have caused friction. Such disputes are common in boxing, where the relentless pressure to maintain peak performance can strain even the strongest relationships.
that little break in between of you guys not being, was there like kind of like a family fondness where it's
No,
like,
he came to see me. Dad, slow down, I'm worried about you because, boom, he knows that I spend time with my amateurs. You know me. Both of y'all know me very well.
yeah,
I spend time with my amateurs
yeah.
all the time. That's my peace. And he know when I go spend time with my peace, I'm going through things. You know what I'm saying? When he was there, at least I know where he was at. Because it was something that we didn't do. It was something that we normally do. Y'all with me? And it was good for us to tell you the truth. Because when I step back in the head biggest game and I haven't been there, it brought back so much memories. When we first started off, and him seeing all us working together, he was happy. And at the end of the day, what is it about? The fight.
During an Instagram live session, Davis spoke about the tension with his coach, saying, "I'll always respect Calvin for what he's done for me, but sometimes you have to make tough decisions to move forward. It's all love at the end of the day." Ford echoed these sentiments in an interview, emphasizing that their decision was what's best for both of us at this point in time.
Hey, do you see they call me Mo? Calvin is Calvin. You know what I mean? I got Calvin tatted on me. Calvin ain't going nowhere. Y'all don't even know Calvin for CCO. I know Calvin, you know what I mean? I don't know. Calvin is Pops. He ain't going nowhere. I got that nigga tatted on me. This shit life. Loyalty over everything. It's just, you know?
In early January 2024, reports emerged that Calvin Ford had been arrested in Nevada on charges of assault with a deadly weapon. According to TalkSport, Ford was taken into custody by Baltimore police and was awaiting transfer to Nevada to face the charges. Following his arrest, Gervonta Davis announced a professional separation from his longtime trainer. While expressing deep respect for Ford, Davis emphasized his need to prioritize his career and personal growth during this time. He stated, "I've always respected Calvin and what he's done for my career. But at the end of the day, I have to do what's best for me and my team."
I gotta ask you, I know a guy that you always say we gave him that star. I know you about to take it away. He got upset. His thoughts on Pitbull Ryan. What's your thoughts on that one? It's still to be made. I think it's still marketable. Because some people say that Pitbull won. They saying that it was a robbery.
No, the guy clearly beat Pitbull. Pitbull know it. Man, they took a little bit of fire out of it. You know what I'm saying? You know, again, Pitbull had a nice little run going, what he doing, you know. So right there, we just figure it out who's next.
You would add to the fire that Tank might go up and get the 140 strap against Ryan?
Like I said, anything is possible.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So, we have some very, very unfortunate news that has broken. Hopefully, it proves not to be true. And that involves Gervonta Tank Davis, undefeated 3-division world champion, 5-time world champion, superstar boxer, who is widely acknowledged as the face of the sport of boxing, if not one of the faces. His longtime trainer, mentor, big brother, uncle, father figure, and Coach Calvin Ford. Now we know Coach Calvin Ford has been arrested recently. Over the past week, he has been arrested. And now more details are surfacing as he's still detained. And Coach Calvin is in some very hot water, according to these accusations, allegedly.
During the fight against Lamont Roach, Calvin Ford, Tank Davis's trainer, noted that Davis didn't elevate his performance as expected. One key issue was his failure to capitalize on opportunities to dominate, allowing the fight to stay competitive. Ford pointed out that Davis typically enjoys punishing opponents rather than simply securing knockouts, but in this bout, he didn't assert himself as much as he could have, raising questions about his approach in the ring.
He just went down, he just, like you said, we looked at 3 rounds. Brian was called out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. We got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go. Thought he still had rounds to go.
He
Thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
Right.
At a recent press conference, Ford stated that Davis's frustrations are typical for a young athlete seeking more autonomy and business insight. He emphasized that the core team, including Al Heyman, plays a key role in guiding Davis's career. Ford also downplayed any conflicts with Mayweather, calling them incidental rather than serious threats to their professional relationship.
And both of them guys was there. When we shot off at Selena, you know what I'm saying? He said, nah, I ain't messing with young. And I said that when we first turned pro with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't messing with him. You know what I'm saying? As he seen Tank getting better, you know, they said, nah, I don't want to do that. You know, so again, Romo is one of them big fours. He was one of them guys in that 135. You know what I'm saying? So he's supposed to be where he's at. You know, so that's a lot of things that he did to get back where he at.
Thanks, man.
Davis has often expressed deep gratitude and respect for Calvin Ford, crediting him as a pivotal figure in his life and career. He has publicly acknowledged that without Ford's guidance, he wouldn't have reached his current success. In an interview, Davis recalled sleeping in front of Ford's gym, eagerly waiting for it to open.
Calvin Ford, what does he mean to you when you hear that name? What does it mean when you first hear that?
A father.
Mm-hmm.
Father. And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together.
Mm-hmm.
Him with Kenny. But for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be able to. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
He told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym. Don't tell my grandma or nothing. Let's go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting.
Known for his dedication and mentorship, Ford has been a constant presence in Davis's life since his teenage years, guiding him through the complexities of boxing and personal challenges. His influence goes beyond training. He has served as a father figure, providing Davis with stability, support, and invaluable life guidance.
Oh, watching him in camp, it scares me. You know what I'm saying? Because the things that he's doing and his maturity, how would you say them great ones that can read the film real good. So when he get in that ring, I watch them, listen to people conversation, listen to what's going on, and he's real focused.
Calvin Ford has long displayed a deep understanding of Gervonta Tank Davis's mindset, skillfully tapping into the motivational triggers that make him a dominant force in the ring. This strong connection has been crucial to Davis's success, with Ford emphasizing their mutual understanding during training. However, in his recent bout against Lamed, Davis appeared distracted and lacked his usual focus. Observers noted that without Ford's presence, Davis seemed less engaged, resulting in a performance that did not meet expectations.
Just did. We got off the canvas one. It ain't about the dub with me. It's about that you got that will against will. I don't know. I know I can. I ain't even pushed no button this tank yet. I came from a different beast. I understand what we got to go against every time we get in there. That square box of lunch is serious. So when I talk to him, he know what I'm talking about. Let's see. April 22nd. Ron, deal with it.
What do you think about the tension between Gervonta Davis and Calvin Ford? Is this just a temporary disagreement, or is their partnership truly over? Share your thoughts in the comments below and let us know where you stand.